Hey guys, and welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we are going to be setting up a refined storage system and getting into the auto crafting age. So I hope you guys are ready. Hey guys, Future Chosen, I just want to let you guys know that I will be live streaming this pack over on Twitch during my normal times for the next week or so as we get into the part of the pack that is really grind intensive and time intensive. So I want to be able to live stream that over there. I will be posting the VODs, however, or video on demand, the videos from my live streams over here on YouTube for you guys to watch. And they'll pretty much be the entire thing. So if that's something you're interested in, be sure to check out the live stream, link down in the description below, or you can go to twitch.tv/ChosenArchitect. Hope to see you guys there. So I'm back up here with my Astral Sorcery stuff, and yes, I need to get a bit more Star Metal. This is honestly the best way to get Star Metal, though, right now. And of course, I could probably set up an automated system that would automatically break this, but right now it's going fast enough with it being night that I can just kind of sit here, harvest a few, because we need to upgrade our crafting table. Yes, we need to upgrade the crafting table. I also want to get paper clips set up today and hopefully get some paper clips made. Oh, by the way, also because this has the luck on it, sometimes I get an extra iron ore out of this, which is kind of interesting. It just all depends. I guess this is based on this pick. I don't know, but occasionally I get an extra ore, which isn't bad. So I need to turn this into star dust instead of star metal. Which I don't believe we can do, but I need to basically I need to make the ultimate crafting table. As you can see, some of the things that are on my list, this is all the stuff that we need in order to fight Sevidus, the boss of the game. We need 2 singularities, ultimate singularities, 2 ultimate ingots, 1 white gem, which we already have, and a zombie head, which is nothing to get. However, we do need, for some of these items, we do need this, and we need to start the process upon getting the ultimate ingots. As you can see, this does require the crafting table, so we're gonna need this anyways. But I was looking at one of them is gonna be kind of difficult. Like, this is a paperclip singularity, which I don't think is gonna be that bad. And then a salt one, cookie singularity, which that one in itself might be the most difficult. I don't know, but there's a whole lot of singularities here. Steve Cart's singularity, like, no way. This might be the point at which things, start to change. I don't even understand. Everything else seems pretty fine. Oh, there's 2 paperclip singularities. Compressed iron singularity. Ooh. And then the manual cobalt. Because all the ones that have resources associated to them, titanium singularity. Wait a minute. Okay, so long as there's a way to obtain it with mystical agriculture, that's okay, but these aren't obtainable with mystical agriculture. Like, all of this other stuff is, for the most part. I haven't taken a look at all the stuff, but some of the stuff that seems kind of difficult, I just don't know how many. It's going to take 1,000 mechanical pig. How long do these take to craft? Because these actually take, okay, so you just craft them. Okay, I was about to say, like, just on its own, like, this isn't hard. This is just a crafting recipe. Okay. But still, 10,000 of them? A lot of pork chops. A lot of pigs that we're going to have to kill, and I hate killing pigs. All right, so that's just that. This one is not as bad. We should have almost all of these ingots, if not already all of them. So this one I'm not as concerned with. It's the ultimate singularities. And the death compass singularities, we need 10,000 death compasses. The only way I can think of doing this one is to potentially set up some kind of mob farm that automatically spawns in the player mobs, because that's how you can get these. Everything else seems really difficult. The cookie, for example, that's just crafting. We might set up a planergistic system for that, and get that crafting going, because this actually was something, I believe the cookies was something that was in a it was in Sky Factory 4, I do believe. So yeah, making raw cookie is going to be flour, chocolate. Chocolate is cocoa powder and sugar, all inside this. Okay, so that's a cauldron, but a mixer seems to be the better way to do it, so long as you have milk Oh boy, that's a rough rabbit hole right here. So I decided to set up some simple automation for my display stands in our power. This is very, very simple, and this is going to allow us to get prosperity shards. All I have to do is just basically you input a hopper. It's going to hold one item at a time. This will only export the output. So technically this has like two slots, right? Once it's done processing, it moves into an output slot. Even though it displays the item, the output slot can be the only area extracted. So this is really nice. We don't have to set up like any secondary automation stuff. It's pretty simple. And we can do it all with hoppers, which is honestly the easiest way to do it, in my opinion. So as you can see, we're getting prosperity shards. I want to use these to do something a little bit nicer. I want to go ahead and make a star metal seed. This is something that I think we're going to need most indefinitely. So let's go ahead and get this upgraded. If we take a look, I guess I can go ahead and start storing the crafting seed recipes like so and like that. That way we can just go through. I can be like bam, bam. I've already gotten most of the items that we need. So like Perdentium, let's go ahead and grab some of that. It will use this first, but then I think it will go to my other one to utilize. And I should have everything else. Right, and then we need to go up to the blue. There we go. And then last but not least, we need to upgrade this and turn it into this right here. So I'm going to need the star metal. I think, can we smelt down the crushed? We can take the crushed. I'm just going to need a couple of pieces of star metal, 4 of them, and then we should be ready to go. Throw those in our arc furnace and we can call it good. Hey, what? These cats, man, are horrible. Oh, they come from this witch. Anyways, so let that do its thing. It is already almost done, and we're gonna have ourselves unlimited star metal at this point, at least so long as we have power anyways, right? All right, so star metal craft. There we go. We have a tier 4 star metal seed ingot. Oh man. Is that going to save me some time here in the future? I don't have to process this anymore. It can just goes. The dirt. Let's get that process. We can actually place it right here. And we should start seeing essence any moment. Before we know it, we'll have essence. Man, this is nice. So while I let some essence kind of build up, what I need to do is I'm actually on the island adjacent to where we had everything set up. So right over here is our island. This is all an ocean. So I'm getting rid of all of the abyssal craft stuff that's here because we definitely don't want like monolith stone and things like that. Is that... what in the world? That is some weird looking monolith stone. Is this even breaking? Hello? I don't think that's breaking. Anyways. So what I might be able to do, I'm just going to go ahead and block this hole up, fill this hole in. And I want to fill the water in as well. That's going to take a little bit longer, but it's all well and good. And I might end up using the builder for it. I don't know. I do know, though, that this is going to take a bit of dirt to fill in. But as you can see, and I might not even use all dirt, like cobble, probably going to be something that's worth using as we have a bunch of it. But I need to get this all filled in. This whole area, and this is like 2 deep. So yeah, it might be better to do this with the builder. I don't know. I mean, just completely draining the entire area with the sponges that we had. I mean, that's something we could do as well. Look at all the fishes just flopping. Oh man, now I gotta go through here. I didn't even think about this. I gotta go through and break all these sponges. Oh, and they're not easy to break. I don't think swords. I don't think there's any tool that works really good on these. With this all set out, I kind of have a blank surface for which we can get some things set up. I think this is gonna be a great place for an applied energistic system to be set up that's a bit larger, so we can get auto crafting up and running and get auto processing going. Otherwise, things is going to take a little bit longer for us to do if we don't do that first. So as far as getting some paper clips up and running, it's not going to be too difficult to set up. As you can see right here, all I got to do is swap out my presses. And I believe if we use this meteoritic iron, which I have access to tons of. If we need to get more, we can always run to the planet and grab a bit more of the blocks. Like the solid blocks gives you 9 apiece. So all we gotta do is take this. These are from the blocks that I had on me. And we should be able to get this processed up. It presses it and turns it into a paperclip. Like, yeah, 4 paperclips. So I'm pretty sure 1 ingot equals 4 paperclips. So just us letting this process alone is going to be pretty nice. Like, this is going to get the job done. The only problem with me using a factory for this, right? And we would get 8 per, is because it also requires lubricant at the same time. And lubricant is, it's its own process to make and to be able to have a significant amount of. So us going this route, I think is going to be much more manageable. You know, I keep saying applied energistics might be the way to go, but I mean, to be honest, it would probably be much simpler to go with refined storage for this. I kind of forgot that both of them are in here. They are going to be pretty similar to make, like all the stuff, but the crafters, these are pretty cheap compared to all the other stuff that I would have to make in order to even get crafting possible. So this actually might be the way to go, like to get a crafting grid, a pattern grid. I do have to use the press. It does, like, as you can see, I do have to use an inscriber to make these machines, but I mean, in all honesty, this does seem like a better route to go in order to get these things. Yeah, it totally seems like a much better route as far as crafting goes, unless I'm hitting, if I'm going to hit something that I'm not really predicting, which I think everything's here for crafting. Like, all of this stuff seems really nice. Like, even the cables are fairly simple to get. So if we're going to do this, I can already see a mystical agriculture recipe that has to be made. This would be incredibly difficult to not have this recipe. So I need to get quartz enriched iron seeds up and running. That is definitely something, because this requires 3 iron and a Certus quartz inside our arc furnace, which I do have replacements already made for the graphite electrodes in case those do go. Seems like they're lasting longer once they get down to the lower durabilities. But so I'm kind of working on all the crafting recipes. I've already got my altar, or I've already got my advanced crafting table ready to go. We have our grid that I'm currently working on. I just need to make the formation core and the annihilation core. These are all stuff from applied energistics. So we're basically like combining these things. I do have my advanced crafting table. I need this. There we go. Machine. Perfect. And then we need this, which is the crafting grid itself. So there's the crafting grid. I also need a controller. And like he said, I'm going to need a lot of this enriched iron. So we're getting to the point where we're definitely going to need to move ahead into that area that I was talking about, which is probably going to be on that same island. This island is probably going to be where we change our setups and we get ready to have a lot more garden cloches. But it'd be nice to be able to just auto-craft garden cloches, right? So that is something that I need to get set up. We're about to move into the automation auto-crafting age. There's going to be a lot of work ahead of us. I think this is going to work out quite nicely. So right here is going to be where I want this to go. Let me go ahead and place this here for right now. And this may change. I don't exactly know. This is just to get this thing set up. I do need to get the disk drive placed in. We can go ahead and place a disk in there. And then the controller's actually going to go on top. The good thing about this is they can be connected to each other, and all the information will travel. There's no channel system, so this is like AE1, which is so nice. So we can now throw items and stuff in here, but I do need to put power onto the controller. The controller does need power, and that's where we can see. And I also want to be able to access this, because this is how we can see how much power things are using. Like, this is doing 5 RF per tick right now. But now we can start storing our items in here. And inevitably, I would love this to be our storage. I think that this would be it would be less laggy than our advanced storage. But the problem is there's not a controller that lets me access it infinitely. So this storage might maintain the base storage, and this will be the storage for things like our essence and stuff like that. So I think that's where I'm going to go for this. However, I do need some more drives, and yeah, as you can see, it's also less laggy over there. I get like 90 FPS. Over here, I like 20. So it's a lot less laggy as well over there, which is really nice. But drives. I need a bit more silicon as well. So I need to make two things. I need to make the quartz enriched iron and the silicon as well. This. So we can get this from Essence. So these are the two seeds I need to make. That will help us progress further into the refined storage. That's way over there. That's looking pretty good. We're going to have a nice little area for that. So at the moment, I don't know if I'm going to have enough. We're about to find out. I think I will. I need 3 16s in order to make... Oh yeah, we're totally going to have enough. And then this can be turned into a 64K storage unit. Ah, yes. Okay. So this right here is just going to be a huge storage upgrade, which is going to last us a little bit of time. Let me go ahead and encase it. So 64K storage drive, and all of that come off of those seeds. That makes it a lot easier having myself a quartz enriched seed and a silicon seed. So as you can see in my inventory, we're going to be doing a lot of resources this way. We are about to get into an age where resources are going to be just available. By the way, if this was bothering you, I'm about to fix it. There we go. I know. How satisfying is that? Okay. So garden cloches, I don't know where I'm going to put them quite yet. However, I do know that this right here now has a pretty large storage. And what I can start doing is at least getting some of the garden cloches materials out of there into this. The best way I think to do that is going to be an ender chest, potentially. We can set up an ender chest. Actually, I have 2 of these ender chests here. I can just re-dye them. And we can say red. I think some red dye powder would work. Wow, I have just enough red dye powder for this. And the funny thing is, if there's resources in here, and say we re-dye this, the resources are no longer there. They're gone. So what I can do is I can have some item inputs, putting stuff into this chest, and we can pull them into the system over here. This is just temporarily for right now, just to get our items moved over. What I can do is, let's see, let's get into this thing. We can search refined storage, and I'm going to need a input. I'm going to need what, an importer? Import into the system? Yes. We need to import into the system. It's my first time making these cables, actually. We need to get to chests. There we go. Regular chests. Wow. Regular chest. Perfect. All right, so I need a little bit of cable, and then we can make an importer. This is going to import from this chest into here. Just like that. It's going to pull. It's not going to pull very fast, but it is going to be just enough to get us started. Now, item pipes. Oh yeah, we can use these item extraction cables here, just to get our items extracted out. Honestly, we don't even need to do that. We could probably just go with, because we have more cables from mechanism, so we can probably just use some logistics pipes from mechanism. That'd probably be a bit quicker. So I need to head back over here, or down here, I should say. And I'm basically going to be pulling out of these chests. That's sort of what I'm doing. Looks like I need a bit more of the logistical cables. Logistics. There we go. Perfect. That's plenty. And then we're going to need our configurator as well. So many steps. So many steps. I think I definitely am going to be live streaming this. So if you're watching this right now, I will be posting the live stream, the live streams from this onto YouTube, so you guys will not miss out on that. They'll basically be in place of an episode. But if you want to check me out on Twitch and watch these live, you can find me at twitch.tv/ChosenArchitect. That is the easiest way to find me. You can also find that linked down below, and also try and pin it in the comments down there as well, if that's something you're interested in. So let's go ahead and route these. They're going to have nowhere to go yet until I place this. Then they're all going to go into this chest, and then they're going to be pulled out of this chest, and they should be heading in to a refined storage system. our brand new network over here. Look at that. Look how pretty. And I think this even chunk loads itself, if I remember correctly. But as you can see, we have our nice system here. Inferium Essence from Mystical Agriculture. I really like how bright that is. And we should be good. We should be good. So today is going to be a bit shorter, at least 10 minutes or so shorter. But what I want to do is I actually want to hop over onto Twitch, and I'm going to start live streaming this over on Twitch as well. Like I said, those VODs will be posted on the main channel, so don't feel like you're going to be left out here. So be sure to check that out. Link down in the description below if you will, if you want to watch that. I will be streaming this for the next few days. By the way, I love this tree. Look at it. It's got a heart. It's got a heart of transformation in it. I got this from our botanic miner. I'm still waiting for those saplings, by the way. If you guys are still telling me to mine dirt with my pick, I'm still waiting for the saplings. So I did get one. I got the magma slime sapling, but I'm still waiting for the other saplings. But anyways, this tree looks awesome. I think it goes great with our crafting grid. And yeah, anyways, I wanted to go ahead and say a big thanks to one of my Patreons. So thanks. And that is going to go to James. Thank you so much, James, for being a Patreon. I do appreciate that. And I hope any of you guys out there, if you're interested in becoming a Patreon, please check the description below, as you'll find links to that. Also, you'll find links down there to my Twitch if you want to watch that. And while you're down there, be sure to check out the Discord. We do have an amazing Discord that I would love for you guys to join and hang out with. It's also a great place to get a notification whenever I do go live, as I do post it there. Also, if you want to follow me on Twitter, I do also post the notifications that I go live there, and also you can keep track of my videos there as well. So guys, wow, that is a mouthful. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Of course, if you did, be sure to click that subscribe button. If you haven't already, I'll see you guys in the next episode. And as always, thanks for watching.